Hello and welcome, loyal viewers of the UKC and Lower Valley tuning.
Is that Ellensburg?
That is Ellensburg.
Oh.
Well, maybe not even necessarily. It could be the lower part of the country or the world.
We had that friend from the UK saying that he liked what we did and was wondering how you broke your leg a couple of years ago.
We are worldwide now. We're all the social media networks established.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Well, not really Pinterest, but we might get on there. And actually, it just continues and continues. We'll even have MySpace.
Anyways, this is INTV's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss, and this is the week of February 14, 2013. And Jeff, what are you doing for B-Day? Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is very important to me, and it's a very big holiday coming up. I have tons of plans, like working and then falling asleep after work.
Oh man, that sounds wonderful.
Yes.
For my Hallmark holiday, I feel like I'm going to do nothing because my wife's working and just sit on the couch.
Yep, that's how.
Sounds like a great Valentine's Day.
Sounds about right.
High five.
Yep, high five.
So later on in this news episode, we will have some great tips and tricks for Valentine's Day. Actually, it's what you shouldn't get your Valentine, but it's okay.
I think the best Valentine's gift that you can give is a healthy body.
That's for sure. And I know my New Year's resolution, one of them, was to get in shape this year.
How's that working out for you?
Well, I'm a month and a half down and still haven't went to the gym.
Up about 10 pounds.
No, I'm still at 200 flat.
You're 200 pounds.
I'm at 200 pounds.
No way.
And you?
You're a liar.
What?
I'm 176.
Well, you're a big
and
kid.
177.
A big kid.
Yeah. You're a fatty. You are a fatty. You know the good way to burn off this fat?
That was inappropriate.
The fun way, and it's new, it's hip. Some people, even hipsters, are doing it.
Yeah, like my brother Justin.
Yep.
He's doing jazzercise down in Ellensburg. He's loving that. Jazzercise. And then my other brother Jared is doing CrossFit. And then, I don't know who does. Oh yeah, my wife does Zumba.
There's tons of people going out trying to get healthy and find many different ways of doing it, such as jazzercise, CrossFit, Zumba,
or just go to the old gym.
Yoga, yeah. I mean, there's so many. I mean, the easiest...
PDX 190 or whatever?
Yeah, and that's intensity. I mean, it is crazy to see all these things come about right now when, I mean, it seems like all you'd have to do is just go out and run.
Yeah.
Like, that's the easiest thing. And then you get the scenic views of the Upper Kintask County or wherever you live.
Or just go take your dogs for a walk.
It seems easy.
Well,
or
Jeff...
Take the stairs.
And Jeff and I had to take some time out of our day, and we figured we'd make our own little workout routine and share it with you.
Let's go jazzercising, exercising. Oh, let's go jazzercise. Get that tired old body off of the floor. Let's go jazzercise some more. Let's go jazzercise.
Let's go work.
You cannot beat that. I mean, I think the whole head, shoulders, knees, and toes, it's going to catch on.
Yeah, I think so too. And then the other one with the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Wow, what a workout.
I believe it's ears, eyes, mouth, nose.
That's why I was
it's level 2. It's level 2.
It's really
we're still at level
3.
1.
I probably have no chance at, but hey, you never know. And make sure to check out stores because Jeff and I might have our INTV workout video available soon.
DVD, selling to you for super cheap.
For Valentine's Day.
$50 a pop. You can find it at your local Channel 40 office.
And something you can check out right now is a cool frog killing some insects.
That frog seemed pretty upset that he wasn't getting a full belly.
Yeah, I think he's a toad.
Yeah,
and then he bites the owner's finger at the end. Ouch.
He brings a whole new meaning to the game Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger.
That's a good one.
To ping. If you like what we're doing, you can check us out 2 days a week. That's Monday and Thursday. Brand new news on YouTube or on INTV at 7 p.m. or brand new news again Fridays at 7 a.m. or Tuesday at 7 a.m. if you didn't miss or if you missed the news on Monday or Thursday.
If you have previous plans for Valentine's Day, or if you have no plans at all and you're working like Nolan and I, and we're going to have to dodge out on this fantastic holiday, you can extend it into the weekend. And there's no better place to go this weekend than the Cleveland Eagles, because they are having their annual Banya Calda feed.
My mouth is watering just talking about it, and it is getting closer. This Saturday, Banya Calda feed. The Cleveland Eagles are taking it on. The Cleveland Chamber of Commerce is not putting it on this year, but the Eagles took it on, and you can enjoy some great Banya Calda, our local dish that we love to cook up, and this will sell out. So get there, the Cleveland Eagles, 674-2385 for more information.
Speaking of selling out, it seems like it was a sold-out crowd up at the Episcopal Church for Shrove Tuesday, the pancake dinner.
Yeah, the women hosted, once again, a great Shrove Tuesday, and Eddie was up there pigging out on some pancakes and getting some footage.
My name's Kelly Clift, and I'm Bishop's Warden for the Episcopal Church.
And what do you have going on here today?
We are celebrating our annual pancake supper. It always helps us kick off Lent, which starts tomorrow with Ash Wednesday. We'll do services at 6:30. But the whole idea with the pancake supper deals with traditions back in the Old Testament where you cooked up all the fat right before Lent and all that, and that's why we even have Mardi Gras. So it's just our little way of celebrating Mardi Gras, Roslyn style.
Oh, nice. How long you guys been doing this here?
I don't know. Forever, 75 years,
Nice.
Oh, I bet longer than that.
probably. We've been here over 100 years, so I'm just estimating. It's been here as long as our memories are.
What are y'all cooking here in the kitchen?
Pancakes, and sausages, and coffee, and tea, and orange juice. Anything that you would want to make a good breakfast dinner.
Thank you to the women of the Episcopal Church for putting on another great Shrove Tuesday, getting everybody ready for that Ash Wednesday, pigging out before they give up something for those 40 days.
Hopefully they made out well on that fundraiser, but I'm hoping that they never collected any 20s from anybody.
Ooh, good point, Jeff. That brings up our next story. Sportland Mini Mart has a counterfeit 20 that they got last week. This is the second counterfeit 20 that they've gotten in the year. So make sure to pay attention when you're collecting money, if you're a merchant or a business owner, because they are.
Check those 20s.
Check those 20s.
Usually you see them checking 50s at hundos, but you gotta check those 20s.
Might
Pretty
as well.
soon you're gonna have to start checking
5s and 10s.
5s and 10s and $2 bills. Those are probably pretty
Whoa.
big. The $2 bills. If I was a counterfeiter, I would counterfeit $2 bills.
Yeah.
No one would ever see you counterfeit.
Yep, never.
Never.
But make sure when you're out there, mark each bill that you get from a customer, because this day and age there is some twisted people out there with counterfeit money. Thank you, Sportland, for letting us show that too.
Maccabees is hosting their 20th anniversary. Be sure to go down there for the entire month of February and check out their wonderful items.
They have some huge sales going on right now. 20th anniversary of Maccabees. If you have not checked out Maccabees Gifts of the Southwest, you are missing out. This store is huge, and you can find a great gift for that loved one or for yourself.
Like we were reporting weeks prior, the Roslyn Theater needs to raise $50,000 to do the digital conversion.
And they're getting closer and closer, up to $30,000 right now. T. Grace is playing this Saturday at the Brick, February 16th, rock and roll concert. And the benefits go to the Roslyn Theater. So please go there this Saturday and enjoy T. Grace, a great band, and it all goes to the Roslyn Theater.
Very cool things going
Yes,
on
it is.
downtown Roslyn. Kittitas County Barn Quilts Association made a barn quilt in memory of Greg Ballard.
And Jeff and I had the great opportunity to hang up this wonderful barn quilt. Gotta say, it was really heavy, but when it was up, it is a great piece of art, and thank you so much to the Kittitas County Barn Quilts and Jackie Fawcett for putting that on. Awesome thing right there. And the next barn quilt to go up is at the Swaktanaway Grange, and I cannot wait to be a part of that. Now, Jeff and I will drive by that every single time we go to the Swaktanaway Grange and remember Greg Ballard and putting up that barn quilt. Very special time.
I believe this is the second barn quilt in the Upper Kittitas County. That barn quilt was 8x8 and weighed about 250 pounds.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it was
It
heavy.
was very, very heavy, and it was in memory of Greg Ballard, an extraordinary man, and it couldn't have been dedicated to a more wonderful person.
Yep. And there's some down in Ellensburg in the Lower County. Check out their website and you can see all their wonderful barn quilts the Kittitas County Barn Quilt Association have put up.
Be sure to attend the McTakeover. This is taking place at McDonald's on February 27th from 4:30 to 7:30. 10% of their proceeds will be going to the Roslyn Theater, and if they raise over $400, they're going to be giving a $100 donation.
That is pretty cool. Again, go to McDonald's, make takeover for the Roslyn Theater, 4:30 to 7:30, and this is going on February 27th. Mark it on your smartphone or your calendar.
A group met up in Roslyn discussing some terms and agreements.
Yep, they're talking about the farmers market, which they're going to be hopefully resurrecting in the 2013 season. John Ian Collins, the former manager of the farmers market, stepped down, and citizens of Roslyn are coming together to try to get this going. And this Saturday at 2 o'clock, they're going to have another meeting for this farmers market. So please attend, voice your opinion, and let's try to get this farmers market going back again.
It's going to be kind of interesting to see how this plays out between Roslyn and Cleellum. It seems like
Cleellum's ideas are huge too.
Yeah.
With Harris Street and their garage sales on the railroad, they're doing some great things. Carrie Farnham and Robin down at the Vision and the public farmers market, or the public Cleellum market, are doing wonderful things. So stay tuned for that. They're looking at Wednesdays and Sundays. So very cool. 2 times a week. Nice. And you get all your produce locally. I cannot wait for that Cleellum market.
You know, it's going to take up some parking in front of my house.
No, it won't, because
Yeah, well,
Harris is all the way by Mavericks, and that's where they're doing it.
That's my block.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Inland Network's exciting news in Cleellum or Roslyn. We are going paperless. Give us a call or check out our web address below and go paperless with your e-bills. Save a tree and save a buck.
Spirit of the Southwest Cowboy Gathering is taking place this upcoming weekend.
Yeehaw!
So be sure to get on your Wranglers and your button-ups and your
Got 'em
cowboy hat and get out there and attend this event. It's a great time with tons of poetry readings, live music,
Art.
and great people
Yeah.
and tons of art.
Spirit of the West Cowboy Gathering. We got our press passes, and we will have some great footage for you next week.
So for more information, please call 425-466-6825.
And this is going on this weekend from February 14th to February 17th.
And now it's time for
Civic News!
First off, we met up with Roslyn City Council this past Tuesday, and Gray and Osborne was there talking about water, sewer, stormwater, and roads.
So looking at the river crossing, currently we're doing a pre-design report for the river crossing, and the reason a pre-design report was necessary for that because there's actually a big issue with the river crossing, and that's the bridge. As you may or may not know, the water line goes across the bridge right now. The bridge is both an asset and a liability. One of the recently developing technologies, I say recent in the last 20 years in construction industry, is called directional drilling, and we're looking at that as a possibility of actually drilling under the river for the directional drill.
Right.
You know, I know they're talking to some vendors or contractors as to whether or not that's necessary or beneficial. What we did was, as an initial look-see, was look at some well logs in the area.
Something happened where we did the directional drilling, and it made good sense to no longer have ownership of the bridge, and then Son Katie would take it over on the proviso that they do whatever is necessary to rehabilitate it, or
Sure.
is that correct?
Thank you, and for that meeting in its entirety, please check it out on the times below.
Yeah, or Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Roslyn City Council. Same day, Cleellum City Council met where they talked with Garrett Talco. He wants to rededicate the Cleellum Park to the military branches and assume responsibility of maintaining it. Let's check out a video clip from the Cleellum City Council.
Garrett says, Mayor and City Council, I'm a student at Cleellum Roslyn High School. I'm also a Petty Officer 3rd Class in the United States Naval Sea Cadet Corps. It is our duty to dedicate Flagpole Park to our veterans and current servicemen and women. We need to promote a sense of patriotism in our community. In honor of our military, I'd like permission from the Mayor and Council to redo the landscape at the park. I'd like to plant a couple of trees by the United We Stand sign that I repainted. In case you didn't know, Garrett is the responsible party of that sign. Also, I'd like to replace the landscape at the park around the flagpole and install 6 new flagpoles, 5 for each branch of the military and 1 to honor our prisoners of war and missing action heroes. Also, I'd like to add a park bench so that the community can enjoy the park. Mayor, I'd like to do this for our families at home and especially for our local and national heroes. Thank you for your time, Garrett Talco.
Thank you, Garrett Talco, for taking your time and going to the Cleellum City Council and presenting such a great idea, commemorating the men and women of our military service at the Cleellum Park. Great job and keep up the great work, Garrett.
Not only is it a good idea, but it's also Garrett Talco is setting an example for the youth in our community, actually
Well said.
taking part and trying to build our community as best as possible, and he's got a great outlook on that.
Setting an example for the other youth of the generations.
He's really setting an example for us too.
Everybody,
you
yeah,
know?
true.
Absolutely.
And if you want to check out this full meeting in its entirety, watch INTV on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
And that concludes Civic News. Are you afraid of wolves?
Oh!
Because I'm not. Because
No,
I
you
watched.
are.
No, I'm afraid of
If
vampires.
you saw a wolf in the woods, you'd be scared.
I'm scared of
A
vampires.
whole pack of wolves?
Yeah. I actually.
You're scared of dogs and cats,
Yeah.
Jeff.
You know who's not afraid of wolves? That is
Ghostbusters?
vampires.
Oh wait, that's Ghost.
Yeah, that's ghosts.
Who?
Bella's not. Bella.
no, she's-
Bella's not afraid of
But
wolves. She's not afraid of
washed up
vampires
and
too.
gross.
What?
Well, if you want to find out more about living with wolves, go to the Roslyn Library February 21st at 7 p.m. and they will be discussing wolf ecology, management, and the Teanaway Wolf Pack, put on by Jay Kean. This is a very important thing to learn about wolves in our area.
It's crazy. I never thought that we would actually have a threat of wolves in our area or see a considerable amount of meese.
Moose.
Meese in our area.
Moose.
It's meese.
Moose and wolves, they're coming down from Canada because probably those glaciers are melting.
You know what? Well, you know what I heard was making a comeback in Washington too.
Wolverines.
Is Wolverines. Wolverines
Like that?
are making a comeback
X-Men
in Washington.
Wolverine?
And Wolverines would scare me worse than
Oh yeah, those
wolves.
things are vicious little
Yeah,
buggers.
they are. They hiss at you.
Yeah, so very cool though. Wolverines were on the endangered species list, but now they're gradually getting taken off because they're seeing more and more Wolverines, and it would be sad to ever see any animal that we've been blessed with in our life to ever go away.
Yes, I agree, Nolan.
Like the mastodon.
Ooh, yeah, that was a hard loss for us. This past weekend on Saturday, the Cleveland Eagles hosted their annual Sweethearts Ball. It was a great turnout, and here are the two Sweetheart King and Queen of the UKC.
Our 2015 Kings, Craig and Luke.
Congratulations to Sissy and Gary for winning the Sweetheart Ball of the Cleveland Eagles. What a wonderful time they had this last Saturday. And if you missed the Sweetheart Ball, please don't miss it next year because love was in the air.
Yes, it was. And I think that you're in love, Nolan, after you saw this picture of this dog.
Oh, Banana Joe?
Banana Joe. What a
Banana
great
Joe, the
name for a
Westminster
dog.
winner of 2013, which is really adorable dog.
It would make a great Valentine's gift, and Banana Joe is up for auction on eBay
No,
right
he's
now
not.
as we speak.
Their owner will never get rid of cute Banana Joe, but if he's ever out there,
Everything's got a price on it.
well, yeah,
Everything's got a price on
not my primo.
Yeah.
If somebody gave me $2 million, I'd say nope,
it. That's a lie.
nope.
That
I
is a
love my
lie.
dog.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
love-
You would get rid of him for $2 million.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because you would
He's
buy
not-
him back for $1 million.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So if anybody's out there that has $2 million wants to buy my dog,
I'll buy him back for $1 million.
let me know. Great gift ideas like we're talking about. Valentine's Day is coming up, and we have the worst gifts you can get for your loved one because the Hallmark holiday that they put on for Valentine's Day, I think it's a wash. Just a
And-
scam.
The worst gifts were so obvious. They stood out to me. I was
Oh, they're-
calling them before we even said them.
Yeah,
But,
I
you
think
know-
they'd almost be the best gifts, but not anymore.
No.
This day and age, they're not.
No, absolutely not. Valentine's Day is all about cliche and love and happiness. To be honest with you, I'm anti-Valentine's Day. I'm
Me
not
too.
about the cliche stuff.
No, I don't do the Hallmark holidays. I sit on my couch and watch some TV. And right now we have the top 6 worst gifts for Valentine's Day. Now here's our number 6. Small appliances. Wow. Toaster, anybody?
I would like a toaster. I don't think that would be a bad gift.
Yeah, I need a brand new toaster.
Racy sleepwear.
What?
I always
Like race stripes?
No, it's like race car pajamas.
Oh, race car pajamas.
Yeah, race car pajamas.
Who honestly wants to give somebody race car pajamas?
It's not about street racing anymore.
No. Cute stuffed animal bear. I could go for I could go for an animal bear, but then I'll just give it to my dog.
Only if
For
it's a
stuffing.
husky Build-A-Bear. Have you seen those?
I like the cougars.
What? No.
I like actually CWU Wildcats. I'm a Wildcat. Number
No,
3.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Jewelry in a ring-sized box.
So it's okay to get your jewelry in a huge shoebox, but not in a small ring box. Or a Cracker Jack box, I guess you could get somebody.
A ring-sized box.
A ring-sized box.
It is kind of funny though, like to have a couple like get a ring-sized box and like the couple, like the girl would be all
What? Or the guy.
and then like
You would be
before they opened it, and then they opened it, it's like earrings, you know, or a necklace and not a ring. Like if she's expecting a ring.
Or just a key to nothing.
Yeah.
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
You could wear it around somebody's heart. That unlocks your heart. Jeff used to wear one of those.
Always.
Number 2, this is a given, chocolates. Because everybody's going for the weight loss thing. Nobody wants chocolates to make you break out, make you a little overweight, and then you just throw away the box. And those the coconut ones. Nobody
I'm not a
eats
big
those.
fan of chocolate. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. If you want to get to my heart, order me a pizza. Or a giant burger.
Or a giant burger.
Yeah.
Mm.
Delicious.
And Jeff, what's number 1? Everybody could guess this by now. The worst list. And Jeff, what is it?
The most cliche of all, red roses. So what am I getting my Valentine? Red
A
roses.
dozen of white roses.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go.
Yep. I like to think outside the box.
Yeah, we're kind of,
sometimes.
see, here at Channel 40, we're anti-Valentine's Day for one reason and one reason only. When we're in relationships, every day's Valentine's Day except for Valentine's Day.
Nicely said,
Yes.
Jeff. Yeah, we love our ladies or our friends all the time.
When it comes to Eddie, Eddie loves Wade and Wade loves Eddie.
And that was our top 6 worst Valentine's Day gifts you can give out in 2013. So please, don't be like the regular people and get the roses and the ring-sized box. Go out and make maybe a macaroni art or even a handprint of yourself and maybe make a turkey.
Crochet a hat. That's what I'm doing. Hats and headbands.
I don't know how to crochet.
Crochet
I'm going with
hats
the
and-
macaroni art.
I don't know. And I think this list is kind of flawed a little bit. I think the
Banana
number
Joe should be number 1.
No, why would
Oh,
that
yeah,
be
not
the
the
worst?
worst. Yeah, he'd be the best.
He'd be the best.
He'd be the best.
I think the number 1 worst Valentine's Day gift, personally, that anybody can give on Valentine's Day is a marriage proposal. To be honest with
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I think that is totally tacky.
Yeah.
So
You could, like, out of
for
all
all
the-
you guys out
They're all
there,
like, they have their ring open, they're like, oh.
maybe we'll wait till President's Day.
Oh, wait till Monday.
Yeah.
Hey,
Monday.
good point too. Monday is President's Day, and please, you see the president, say we love you, or just give respect to President's Day for the day off that we all have. And Barack Obama, our fearless leader.
Yeah.
Yep. And at this time, we want to wish people some happy birthdays. Starting off on February 10th, sorry we missed you, Art Scott and Lynn Hatcher, happy birthday.
And on February 14th, we have Amanda Hines, Valentine's Day baby. Congratulations.
On February 16th, Shayna Persian and Drake Jenkins, happy birthday.
On February 17th, we have Thomas Gingeroni, Justin Foss, and Shalana Isiano.
On February 18th, happy birthday to Tammy Koth, Kara Marusa, Marshall Allenbaugh, thank you for your time in the service, and Walter Boehm, happy birthday.
February 20th, we have John Wagonette. Happy birthday.
And last but not least, February 21st, happy birthday to my old classmate, Zach Arnold. If we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, Facebook us, tweet us, YouTube, so many ways of communication. There shouldn't be any reason we wish you a happy birthday, anniversary, or whatever it may be.
Valentine's Day.
Or Valentine's Day.
And President's Day.
We want to say from INTV to you, happy Valentine's Day. The best gift that you can give to your loved one is tell them
It's a gift for Jeff.
Is you tell them you love them, give them a hug, and maybe just wash the dishes.
Ooh, there you go. Maybe some clothes too.
No.
Clean up the
About
house.
racy,
Yeah.
racy
Vacuum the
sleepwear.
floor. Racy sleep.
Anyway, I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
It's been a couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news.
For you, February 14, 2013, please check us out on YouTube, subscribe to us, and share it with a friend.
How much do you weigh, Eddie?
200.
200. Just cuss.
Baby Amanda Hines, happy birthday.
That's not a baby. That's Amanda Hines.
And on February 14th, we have Amanda Hines.
Oh, she's a Valentine's Day baby.
Taking the words right
I
out
know,
of
that's
your
your whole reason for wanting.
No, I thought you were gonna say it because it didn't make sense the first time you said it.
It made complete sense.
When I heard it, it was just like, what?
Baby Amanda Hines, happy birthday. Baby Amanda Hines, happy birthday. Baby Amanda Hines, happy birthday.